Proclaiming July 30th, 2025 as Korean Comfort Woman Day.
Thank you. And we have representatives from the Korea Glendale Sister City Association and the Korean American Federation of North Los Angeles, the Hwarang Youth Foundation, and the Comfort Women Action for Redress and Education. And it's my pleasure, it's council's pleasure, to announce that the City of Glendale proclaims July 30th, 2025 as Korean Comfort Day in remembrance of the women and girls who suffered under the Japanese, then Imperial Army wartime system. Glendale honors their memory through continued education, advocacy, and the city's longstanding commitment to human rights and historical recognition. I am asking my colleague, Councilmember Asaturian, to present these documents and proclamations to members of the aforementioned community groups. And you are welcome to come forward if you'd like and address council, the city, and anyone who decides to tune in. Councilmember Asaturian. So please come forward. Not word for word.
Honorable Mayor Ara Najinian and City Council members, on behalf of the Korean American Federation of North Los Angeles, Korea Glendale Sister City Association, Comfort Action for Redress and Education, and Hwarang Youth Foundation, we extend our sincere gratitude for the City of Glendale continued proclamation of the Korean Comfort Woman Day each year. As we prepare for the 14th annual Korean Comfort Woman Day commemoration of ceremony, we deeply appreciate unwavering support, acknowledge this vital history day. This year, holding particular significations, and we also celebrate 80th anniversary of liberation and poignant reminder of the endure fighting for the freedom and justice that resonate deeply within our community. In conjunction with the commemoration, we are honored to announce the art exhibit at the Central Library. We would be deeply honored by your presence at its opening ceremony on August 16. In this exhibit aims to further education to public, foster deeper reflection on the comfort woman issue through the powerful medium of art. Your commitment to remembering this victim and survivor of military sexual slavery during World War II invaluable. It's not only honor their memory, but also serve as a powerful testament of Glendale dedication to human rights, historical truth, and the prevent of the future atrocity. We are looking forward to continuing our strong partnership with the City of Glendale. We are committed to working together to foster community development and enhance cultural exchange, ensure our shared value contribute to our vibrant and exclusive city of our residents. Thank you again for profound understanding, steadfast support. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And then also our youth.
Please come forward. Thank you.
Good evening. Today, I stand before you to talk about a painful, often overlooked chapter of our history, the story of the comfort woman of Korea. During World War II, under Japan's colonial rule of Korea, an estimated amount of 50,000 to 200,000 women, many of them just teenagers, were forced into sexual slavery by the Japanese military. They were told they'd be working in factories or that they'd be nurses, but instead they were taken to military-run comfort stations across Asia and the Pacific, where they were subjected to daily sexual violence and unimaginable cruelty. These women came to be known as comfort women, a term that tragically masks the brutality they endured. For decades after the war, their suffering was ignored, silenced by stigma, shame, and political denial. Many survivors kept their stories hidden for most of their lives, living in silence and pain. It wasn't until the 1990s that some brave Korean women stepped up and spoke out publicly, not for revenge, but for truth, justice, and recognition. As the summit chairperson of the Hwarang Youth Foundation, I believe it is imperative that we, as the next generation, recognize these injustices and commit ourselves to the pursuit of truth. Because history that is not acknowledged is history that risks being repeated. The issue of comfort women is not just a Korean or Japanese issue, it's a human rights issue. It speaks for the treatment of women during conflict, the long-term scars of colonialism, and the global fight for dignity and justice. When we teach this history honestly, we give a voice to those who are silenced, and we shine a light on the darker corners of the past. The next generation must know these stories, not to pass on bitterness, but to carry forward the lessons. These women showed incredible courage, not just in surviving, but in speaking up, demanding an apology, and a demand for dignity. This courage should inspire us all. Their fight for recognition is still ongoing. Some governments deny the scale or nature of what had happened. That is why remembering and acknowledging is a moral responsibility. When we choose to listen and learn, we choose to honor their pain with truth. Thank you to the leaders of Glendale for dedicating yourselves and recognizing these issues. Together, we are stepping toward a more compassionate and connected world. Let us not turn away from this difficult history. Let us teach it, speak it, and remember it, so that no woman anywhere in the world ever has to endure such war again. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Is there anyone else from the CARE or the Sister City Association? Were you from the Sister City Association, sir, or were you from North? Okay. Yes, we're gonna, the council member is gonna present.
My name is Jung-mi Park. I'm a mother of Lauren Huang. We are here on behalf of Executive Director of CARE.
Yes.
So she's in Korea. So she asked us just to be here, show our appreciation to your support. So basically, I'm just here to show our
Thank you.
appreciation.
Well, thank you for attending. It's wonderful to have you here. Okay, would you like to speak? Yes, sure.
I want to welcome all of you here, but also want to note that I take immense pride in Glendale being one of the few cities in the world that has the Comfort Women statue. I had the honor of visiting Korea in October along with our city manager, Rubik Galanyan, where we actually visited some of the Comfort Women statues in Korea. I have said this time and again, every year during this time and any time the opportunity affords me to do so, but I also had the opportunity to visit Japan recently, and this conversation obviously came up as part of that. It is absolutely no secret where my position stands on this issue. Not just as a woman, but as a leader, I think it requires all of us to not just sit there silently or play in diplomatic ways when the truth is being questioned. And I will say that as an Armenian American and as someone that has had her grandmother and great-grandmother be a survivor of the Armenian genocide, I think one of my points made was if I allowed for this conversation or debate to continue, it would be the same thing as I know that somewhere during the same time, someone is sitting around a different table trying to deny the story of my great-grandmother. So I think this is personal, and I think it requires all of us to take a stand. My hope is that aside from the Comfort Women statue that we have, I would like to ask staff if we can perhaps modernize it with some sort of QR code that sits next to the Comfort Women's, which leads to a website where people can learn more about the history and some of our Korean organizations. And I'm happy to say that we have our first Sister Cities Committee meeting scheduled for August 7th. And of course, we're going to have representatives there. And my hope is that that committee will also play a role in not just forging relationships and stronger ties with our sister cities around the world, but how we can utilize our public spaces to further educate and bring people together around different cultures. So thank you for being here.
And while Councilmember Al-Satrian makes her way down to present the certificate, I'll just say that, there's a famous quote that there's no such thing as a bad peace or a good war. Oftentimes in wartime, we see terrible atrocities committed against the most vulnerable people and members of our community. And I'm glad that we're reaffirming our commitment to remembering the past with honesty and compassion, and standing up actually against violence that's committed against women, specifically targeting women, whether it's in wartime, peacetime, or in silence. So the courage of those who've come forward to speak about the things that happened to them fuels our commitment to ensuring justice and that these types of atrocities are not repeated. Thanks.
Thank you again.
Thank you. And what is next, Mr. Clark?